Hello viewers, in this video I would like to discuss CS Main Exam 2013 Paper 2 Mathematics question number 4A of Operations Research. This question is from section A and it says solve the minimum time assignment problem. In this question jobs and machines have been given and J1, J2, J3, J4 jobs are there. M1, M2, M3, M4 are the machines, and in this table the numerical values are time which machine takes to complete the job, corresponding job. So say M1 machine takes 3 unit, maybe hours or days or minutes, whatever it is, whatever is the unit for completing the job J1. Similarly M2 machine takes 11 unit of time to complete the job J3. So this question is of 15 marks and we have to find out minimum time for this complete assignment. So first step is that we find the minimum of the row and subtract it from each element of that row. Say for first row J1 row minimum is 3, for J2 row minimum is 7, for J3 row minimum is 5, for J4 row minimum is 4. So we will subtract these values from the corresponding rows and from each element of that row. So here we got the new table where we have subtracted 3, 7, 5 and 4 from each element of the respective rows. So J1 row is now 0, 9, 2, 11. We can subtract and write down the elements here. Now once we got this table, we find out minimum of each column and subtract that value from each element of that column. Say for M1 column minimum is 0, for M2 column minimum is 2, for M3 column minimum is 0, for M4 column minimum is 5. So we will subtract and we'll get new table. So here we have written new table and we can see these are the elements after subtracting 0, minus 2, that is for subtraction, and 0 and 5. So minus sign is showing that we are subtracting. So once we see it, this table, new table, we try to assign the jobs to the machines, and if we get the feasible solution we will stop here, otherwise we have to do some further calculation. So let's check, do we get the feasible solution? We try to assign the jobs to machines. So we see the first row, there is 1 0, wherever is 0 we try to assign the job to that machine, and how many zeros are there, that is also matter of concern. So in first row 0 is coming under M1 and there is no other 0 in this. So as a layman I can assign J1 job to machine M1. Now I go to J2 row, I see there are 3 zeros in this row. So M1 I cannot assign because that has been assigned to J1. So M2 and M4 I can take. So I will finalize in next step or next to next step. So there are 2 machines available for J2 at this step, M2 and M4. Now I go to J3 job and I see there is only single 0 in M1 column which is already assigned to J1. M1 is already assigned to J1, so I cannot do. So J3 cannot be assigned to any machine according to this. And J4 is having 1 0 here in M3, so I can assign this to M3 J4. Now J2 can be assigned to in this step to M2 or M4, but still J3 is not got any machine. So I have to do some further calculations, and for that we move to next step. So for next step, now we cover all zeros with minimum number of lines, that is we cover first, third column, and second row. Lines have been drawn in above table. You can see the lines I have drawn. So we have taken minimum number of lines to cover all zeros. Once we cover all zeros, then we see that there are 3 lines which is less than the size of the matrix, which is 4. It means we won't get same number of machines and jobs respectively, so we have to do this step. So we select smallest element among the cells which are not covered by any line, and in the above table you can see it is 2 which is not covered by any line. So what we do, once we selected element 2, then we subtract 2 from every element from the cell not covered by any line and add to every element of intersected cell. And those elements where only single line is there, we won't do anything to those elements, we will leave them as it is. So I am repeating. First we see which one is the minimum element in not covered elements. We subtract it from every element from the cell not covered by any line, and we add 2 to the intersected elements, and wherever one single line has come, we will leave those elements as it is. So we get, so this is the matrix which or table which we had in our previous slides. So here, as in previous slide we said, we got element 2 which is not covered by lines and minimum. So you can see here this 2 is a minimum, rest of them are more, that is 4, 8, 7, 6, these are more, so minimum is 2. So what will we do, we will add 2 to intersected cell. So this is intersected cell, so we have added, it comes 2. Then we have this intersected cell, so we add, this is 3. Now we won't make any change where single line is there, so this 0, 2 won't be changed, so 0, 0, 2. Here a single line is on 0, so no change. Single line is on 2, so no change. 5 and 0 single line, so no change on these 2 also, and here 0 is covered by single line, so no change. Now wherever there is no line, we will subtract 2 from there. So 7 minus 2 is 5, 6 minus 2 is 4, so 5 and 4. Then 4 minus 2 is 2. Then 8 minus 2 is 6. Then we took this 2 minus 2 0 and 2 minus 2 0, so these are values 0. So now we got, this is the new table we got. This is the new table we got, and in this table we will cover our elements and we will see whether we can get a feasible solution where we can assign the jobs to machines, and if they are equal and feasible, we will take the solution, otherwise we have to do some further calculations. So we see what happens. New table we get, and new table is here. This one is new table after doing the step here. Now cover all zeros with minimum number of lines. We get 4 lines to cover all 0, which are equal to the number of matrix size. So what we do, we see here, now we assign J1 to M1 and J2. We can see there again there are 2 options, M2 and M4, but when we see the column, only single element is here, 0 element, so we will assign J2 to M2. J3 to, we can assign M1 and M4, but M1 is already occupied by J1, so we will assign J3 to M4, and then we come to J4. J4 can be given to M3. Now we take costs which were, or time, whatever in this question time is there, so we will add these elements time. We have covered these elements by square and add them, it comes to 28. So this is the solution of this problem, that we have assigned J1 to M1, J2 to M2, J3 to M4, J4 to M3. Here we got the feasible solution. Thank you. After applying step 3, and then because we got the feasible solution, so we found the optimal solution also, which is 28. But in case after applying step 3 no feasible solution can be found among the resulting zeros, then what will we do? We will repeat step 3 again, and we will see if we found the feasible solution. It means we can find out the optimal solution after allocating the assignments to machines. Otherwise we have to repeat step 3 again till we get the feasible solution, and as